Hi, my name is Kevin Kenny and I live in Trinidad and Tobago. And for those of you who don't know me or don't follow me, I build wooden model ship boats. Most of them are scratch built. And I have a really nice workshop that I've developed over the years. Recently I had a little incident where I was working on my drill press and I had the habit of holding a piece of wood while drilling it. And the drill bit twisted in the piece of wood and it wrenched my hand off and I almost broke my hand. For a long time I've been thinking of building a drill press table. So I went onto YouTube, looked at all there was and took all the brilliant ideas from there and incorporated them in what you're about to see. Here we have my modified drill press where I've added a table and a fence which has all sorts of interesting features. Now you can see how to build this. There are just tons of videos on YouTube teach you how to do this. This drill press has a clamp that allows me to clamp down a piece. I can clamp it on both sides. If you have to drill multiple pieces in exactly the same place, I have a stop that is on the fence. And then of course I can move the fence back and forward again to allow me to put the drill bit in the exact spot every time. And that just tightens down. All these parts I was able to buy on Amazon. A long time ago I had actually added this keyless chuck and it was wonderful, but because I added another 1.25 inches with the table, I found that there was limited space between the end of the drill and the item that I was going to drill. So I needed to extend this distance here. And so I thought it'd be real simple, just go and buy a pipe and change the pipe. Of course, nothing is ever simple in life. Most of us ship modelers know that. And the first thing I did was to measure it out. And it was a very strange measurement, 1.86 inches. And I said to myself, maybe that's just a metric measurement. Well, the metric measurement is 47.26. No idea why anybody would want to have such a strange pipe, but the solution was simple. I bought a slightly oversized piece down to a machine shop and they machined this perfectly for just under 100 US. So that was pretty good. The total modification to the press probably came up to just under $200. And you know what a new drill press costs. But at the end of the day, when I add up all the costs, and I know this drill press is very accurate. In fact, there's very little movement, so the bearings are very good, and I get very accurate drills. The only modification I made was to change the chuck, because when I bought this chuck, things were tight, and I bought a real cheap chuck. So I said, let me go and check out what a really high-quality chuck would be. And I choked when I saw the prices, because a good German chuck is around 400 US. So I'll stay with my Amazon special. The last modification I made was the addition of a light, and it's mounted onto the box. I simply bought this at a local hardware store and it's really perfect. Has its own switch on top. I could have tied it into the electrics here. At this point in time I've chosen not to do that, and it simply turns on and you get a perfect light shining onto the work. So it's really fantastic. I will modify this hole to have an insert that I can put in and out, because over time this will get damaged. And again, that's simply drilling out the hole and having a replacement piece inside. At this point in time, it's not necessary. I also plan to put a hole in the fence so that I can fit the vacuum into it that will pick up most of the mess that's generated when drilling. Well, I hope you found that useful. And if you're interested in wooden ship models, feel free to follow my builds. I have over 300 videos on how to build model ships. If not, it was really nice getting to know you, and we'll see you in my next video.